Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Opening day set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and so the leadoff man on base here for the Braves. But before we get much further, let's look at how the Brewers align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic base. Runner's on his way to third, and this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Miguel Cabrera will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Chris Davis will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Gomez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 1 run. Gene Segura will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Looked like a pretty easy decision that time by the third base umpire. He's going to have a good look at this one, and you'll see it definitely hits right on the left field line. He even kicks up some chalk into the air, and that'll let this guy get up to second here with a double.
Pujols is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Aramis Ramirez will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. And here's a ball swung on and missed. 0-2 now to Ramirez. He's gotten that pitch past him twice here. Now, do you push your luck or give him something else?
Let it ride. Keep it out of the zone. See if he'll chase.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Ryan Braun will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
And sometimes if you...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. David Ortiz will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
David Ortiz.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Left fielder, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. And a round of applause coming here for sure as Prince Fielder settles back in here at Miller Park. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. And Gomez will make the catch, and the inning is over. Jonathan Lucroy will start things off in the bottom of the second. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now. Juan Francisco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end. Mike Napoli is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Catcher, Mike Napoli.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Albert Pujols will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And that ball is gone. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. Career home run number 493 as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. Joey Votto will stand in now. He, of course, the starting first baseman on last season's National League All-Star squad. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Miguel Cabrera will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Miguel Cabrera.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. On the ground down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on. Chris Davis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he drops that one in for strike 2.
Well, I'll tell you, nothing comes easy when this guy's out there on the mound. Those are 2 perfect pitches on the outside corner.
Mark Reynolds will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Reynolds swings, but this is a routine ground ball that's short. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here. 2 away. Gene Segura will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Chris Davis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Chris Davis.
Opposite field to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, digging for 2 now.
Boy, I'm not totally sure what went wrong there. The ball's hit hard, and it looks like he's got a beat on it, but the next thing you know, he's turning around and saying, where is it? And by the time the backup comes, it's too late to prevent their man from getting up to second base.
David Ortiz is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And he's set down 1 away. Edwin Encarnacion will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch on the way. And this ball will be chopped foul. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And he goes out to get the curveball that time and sends it the other way toward right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Prince Fielder will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Davis is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out. Aramis Ramirez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this will be fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ryan Braun will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot. Mike Napoli will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Now a softly hit ball to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Albert Pujols will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled back. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now Goldschmidt, a drive. High in the air out to deep left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead. Joey Votto is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Line hard to center field. Gomez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Halfway home. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. Carlos Gomez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's 1 away. Juan Francisco is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out. Chris Davis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Big curveball at 69, but that sweeps across the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Mark Reynolds will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. Gene Segura is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Even though you're down 4, you don't need to get them all back in 1 swing. Just think line drive.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. Scooter Gennett is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. Around third and being waved on home. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Chris Davis will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Davis.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Davis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. David Ortiz will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And there is Aramis Ramirez now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. And a fastball's in there for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, that's almost like taking an overhand right from the champ right there. He couldn't even think about pulling the trigger that time.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Ryan Braun stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Jonathan Lucroy come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Here comes another 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Edwin Encarnacion will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Prince Fielder will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Hit hard back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Mike Napoli will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Albert Pujols will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on.
And this will get all the way out into the bullpen in left center. It's gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 494 for his career, as it is now 7-3.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big...
And meanwhile, how about that to end the inning? Carlos Gomez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike one.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. First pitch coming. Juan Francisco is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Chris Davis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Boy, that curve of his is so darn tough, especially right on the heel.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Zach Duke will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Joey Votto will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And the 8th inning is underway with the ball swung on and grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Miguel Cabrera will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Hard hit to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Chris Davis will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Chris Davis.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Gomez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. David Ortiz will step in. A ground out victim his last time. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A look at Cabrera, now the pitch. There goes Cabrera. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. And now after the 2-out double, they want to make sure to get someone out there who can score on a base hit, so we'll see a pinch runner out at second base. And he takes ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's Mark Reynolds will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And hey, don't write these guys off just yet. It's a home run. Gene Segura stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That last home run traveling an estimated 412 feet. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-2 once more. Too high. 1-2. fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Goldschmidt has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Scooter Gennett stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a ground ball towards the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here. Prince Fielder will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Mike Napoli will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And here's a fastball from Duke to get things started. It's 0-1. He's a bit out in front here as he hammers that pitch to deep left field, but it'll wind up a foul ball, a souvenir. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Albert Pujols will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to good roll till tomorrow. Oh, and he misses the stop at the plate. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in yet again as we found that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And a base hit, and that'll get the run. Joey Votto will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away. Miguel Cabrera will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jonathan Papelbon is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Ryan Braun is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to first, and Papelbon sets down the first man to greet him here in the ninth. Jonathan Lucroy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch coming. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And guys, the Braves tonight were led offensively by the exploits of this man, Albert Pujols. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.